Well, let's get started with our Sketchpad lab. Right here, we've made a copy of the document from the classes folder. I'm going to change the name, NAME, to my name. Let's say it was Fred, so that when you mail it back, it's unique. Now, open up the document. Yeah, I'm just going to move this around a little bit so we can see it better on our screen. And there you go. We've got a spot for our name there. And we can see we've got 4 pages on the bottom, side, side, side. This is going to be side angle side. And let's see what we've got here. Hypotenuse-Leg, and then we've got angle side angle. Yikes, a lot of work to do. This is going to take the entire class period. So let's get on it right away. Now, in this first case, side, side, side congruence, we are going to make triangles just like we did on paper with a compass. You remember that? We took a compass and you swing an arc there. We mark off a distance, and then what do we do there? Okay, heavens, to Murgatroyd's list. Can't get this right. Okay, like this, and we swing an arc like this. You remember doing that? Well, we did that with a compass. Let me clean that up a little bit. That's a mess, and we're doing a little bit different here. We're doing on Sketchpad. We don't have a compass. We are going to transfer distances with circles and a translate command. So let's pay attention to the rules up here. We said that ABC is going to be congruent to RST. So yes, we have to get them in the right order. A, B, C, R, S, T. Well, the AB is the red segment that I have here, just like the RS. So I guess the ST is the same as the BC, the green segment. We're going to transfer the green distance like this. Grab your circle tool from either end. Make sure you snap it. When it snaps, you'll know because it's going to come up a green dashed line. I set that for you. Now, we're going to mark a vector from the center of the circle. See, that represents the needle, the compass, and we're going to move it to the S. We go to transformers. We mark the vector. That's the path. I pick up the needle and I move it to the S. I select the circle. I must tell it what I want to translate, and I'm going to translate that circle by marked vector. So you see what that's looking like right here. If I change the size, it's nice. A dynamic construction. Now I'm going to hide this circle. I'm going to constantly hide them because otherwise I get lost. I'm going to draw a circle here which would represent this blue segment, or the blue radius I'll call it. And I'm going to transfer the blue distance from here to here. Transform, mark that vector. That's my path. I select the object to transfer, and I'm going to translate it by marked vector. Now, as you might guess, I've got 2 points of intersection, or guess, you can see I've got one here, I've got one down here. I'm going to choose this one right here just for now, because it'll be oriented the same way. I could choose this one and I would have a reflection, but let's just choose this one. I'll name it Yikes. That's terrible. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. I'm going to name it T, and I'm going to change the size. Maybe make that 24. Maybe make that, I can change this around if I want. And now I've got a point, the third point in the triangle. Now you could use this crappy segment command here, but I made a nice one for you here so the tick marks will travel with the drawing. The green segment, well, let's attach that to the green radius. Well, how about the blue segment? Let's attach that to the blue radius. At this point, if you want, you could leave your construction marks, you can hide them, but the point is, look at what you've got here. You've got 2 congruent triangles by side, side, side. Hey, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to hide these because I'll make another one. Oh, by the way, if you want to move these around, where it says drag here, you want to pull it by that point. Otherwise, notice what happens, your slider at the bottom goes with it. Don't do that. If you need to move this around, drag it from the middle here. I wasn't going to tell you, but you can spin them around too. Let's try this one. ABC, GHK. ABC, G, H, K. Be careful. It looks like HK corresponds to the BC. That's going to be, in this case, what we'll call the green segment. So let's do another translation there. And again, it doesn't matter which end I draw this circle from. I'm going to mark a vector from the center of the circle to the H. Transformers, mark that vector. Select that and translate. Very good. I'm going to hide this, keep it clean, and let's go on to this. Yikes. There's my blue. I'm going to mark from there to G. And I'm going to mark that vector, and I'm going to translate. A lot of circles here, so I now look at this, and again I've got two intersections, and just for fun I'll select this one, GH, and we'll put a K in there. Hey, pretty close. So it comes up K. As I did before, I've got the blue segment is going to be on this side this time, and the green segment here. Now you're probably getting the hang of this by now, but we'll do another one or two. Well, there's only two more. And remember, this whole exercise should be done in a class period, but it's one fast class period. So DEF, I could rotate this around to make it look easier. That might help, but let's do it the hard way. Let's just try to figure out. See, now I'm given this segment. I'm given the green segment. A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, again, the AB is the red segment, so the DE must be the red segment. Well, that's easy. Put the red circle to here. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to mark, well, I'll mark from this end. There's the red length, or the compass mark. I pick up the needle from here, mark it to the E. Transformers, I mark that vector, and then I'm going to select this, and I'm going to translate by marked vector. Yikes! See, now it looks funny because it's the big segment, and I know some of you are scared. Don't be scared. I know the blue distance must be transferred to the F. So I'm going to do this. Pick up the arc, or my needle, put it there, and then I'm going to go from here to here, transform, mark vector, select the circle, translate, done. Whoa! Now you're looking at that saying, yikes, that don't look right. Well, of course it's right. You've got 2 points. You've got an intersection here. You've got an intersection here. Either one would be suitable. Just to be boring, I'll pick this one, and we're going to call that one D. So again, D. And we said, okay, the red segment, we said ABC corresponds to DEF. AB is the DE. EF is the same as BC. And then the blue segment, AC, would be FD. Trust me, it works. Isn't that beautiful? So you can play with it a little bit. And you can see, again, you already have 3 congruent triangles. Yeah, I'm going to leave the circles on that one because it's so cute. And we'll just do one more. Well, we'll go fast on this because we have 3 more construction types to do. That's a lot. Heavens to Murgatroyds, we got some work to do. ABC, XYZ. AB is to XY. So it looks like the XY, the red, is going to be attached there. Remember, they have to be in the correct correspondence. I'm putting the needle there. I'm going to transfer this red distance to the X. Whoa. Missed. All right, from here to here. Remember, click only the 2 points. That's how you mark a vector. Select the path. Select the object you want to translate. Translate by marked vector. Easy squeezy. So now we've got the blue one. I guess it's just the green one left. You know, we use color in this class because it's just so much faster to talk in color. Let's go from there, from green circle, mark vector, select the circle, translate. Oh, Beauteous Maximus, and you've got right there, or you could have had the intersection up there. And let me see. Let's go for our reds. Let's name that point. And we said it was X, Y, Z. M2, well, we'll go for the Y. And again, we're going to say that that is going to be the red segment, the XY. And you notice the green radius, well, that would be the green segment, which already has your little ticky marks on it, Timmy tick marks. So there you go. Page 1 is done. You can clean this up, hide circles if you'd like, and there you go. Let's get a couple more done, and then remember, we only have one class period for this. Next. Yikes. Heavens, tell Murgatroyd's well. Ooh, I gotta shift this drawing up a little bit here. Well, on this one, we are doing a side angle side construction. This time we're not going to worry about lining up the vertices. I just want you to get the concept of side angle side, and that is I'm going to make triangles. I'm going to make a bunch of triangles out of these components. The components being one blue segment, one red segment, and the included angle, the green angle between them. So let's just start here with K. All these segments are made so that if you pick up the vertex, if you pick up the letter, that's it's colored green because that's where you're going to put the green angle. And if you pick up the other end, that's simply to rotate the segment. But don't pick it up like this because see, that's that's just bad. Don't do that. So, well, I guess this is as easy as 1, 2, 3. We're not going to do angle copy like the compass. We're going to let Sketchpad do it. 1, 2, easy as 1, 2, 3 right there. Select those points in order, in numeric order, transformers. We're going to mark the angle, blip, and you saw that animation. You've recorded that angle. Now you're going, well, you need to record it once. It's that easy. I need to create an angle, this distance from K. Remember to mark, blip, blip, see it, wink, wink, like that. Whenever you do that, you are selecting K as the center of rotation, or you can go to here, mark center. I could just rotate the segment, but the problem is I don't know which one's going to be longer. So I'm going to draw a ray. In other words, I'm just going to extend this. I made a cute little ray for you like this. See that? Pretty. And now you can, while it's still highlighted, and if you clicked off it, oops, it's not highlighted, select it again. And I'm going to rotate it by marked angle. So that's going to control, or that's going to be angle 1, 2, 3 right there. Right here, I'm going to, if you want, I made this cute little symbol for you, the green angle. You've been in my class for a while now, so you remember you click on 3 things. 1, the vertex. 2, one of the sides, then counterclockwise to the 3rd side. And there you go. You've got the green angle symbol to mark congruence there. Now, just like the previous construction, now we're going to mark distance with our compass. And no better way to do that than with the circle tool in Sketchpad. So I draw the circle. I already have the blue distance. I need the red one. So I'm going to mark from here to here, transform, mark vector. I'm going to translate. I'm going to translate that red circle, and there it is. I'll snap a point there. So notice I'm not naming them. I'm not so worried about that. And I'll put in the red segment right there. So I've got the 2 segments. I've got the 2 segments, and they have between them the green angle as the included angle. Instead of drawing the 3rd side, I thought it'd be more fun if we just did this. If we just click on the 3 and construct triangle interior. Oh, that's a boring color. And we can go to display, and you can make them a whole bunch of colors. Stock colors are often a little too harsh, so you can go to the other option and maybe change them up. So let's do another 1 or 2, and then we'll call it good. Because honestly, this is one of the easier, but it's kind of fun construction. Let's do this one. So again, we've already recorded the angle. So just to speed it up, watch how fast we are. We draw the ray from E to here. We transform. We rotate. Again, row. Forgot to mark the angle. Double click right there on the E, marking the center of rotation. So I'm going to rotate by marked angle, and there it is. This time, I'm going to transfer the blue distance. So, the blue distance like this, from center to E, transformers. I mark that vector, and I translate that circle. Now, you probably have figured out the shortcut here. I could just draw the blue segment from here and just snap it to the intersection. So I really don't need to use the point tool. But in the beginning, I'm trying to make you follow the rules. And again, I can click on this and I can construct the triangle interior. I almost forgot to put in that cool little green angle symbol. Uno, dos, tres, beauteous. So it's right in there. And you see now you've got two triangles, you've got the given triangle, so you have three triangles congruent by side angle side. I'm going to do just one more and we'll move on, because this is kind of repetitious, but just to show you, you can mix it up a little bit. Let's take this one, let's put the angle the other way. I could record the angle 3, 2, 1, and when I do that, mark the angle. It's just simply going to spin it the other way. Mark G as the center of rotation. And again, I'm putting my ray in there. That's again so the two different color segments could, well, maybe the blue's going to be longer. I'm going to oops, lost it. Again, mark that. I double clicked on the G, and now I'm going to rotate. And of course, now I'm simply going to rotate the other direction. So now my green angle is over here. Click 1, 2, counterclockwise to 3. And again, let's mark our red distance like this. Wah! When that thing disappears, as we did right there, show toolbox, display show toolbox. Yeah, that's now we're okay. Let's mark our vector from here to G. Transformers, mark that vector. Let's take that circle and we're going to translate by marked vector. Let's put in our red segment and whoa, all beauteous. And there you go. So, well, this page was okay. I guess this page is all right. Construct triangle interior. And then you get some time, do the fourth one there and spread them out, clean it up, and have some fun. You can see, again, you've got one angle control, one side control, and you have the other side control. So all these triangles congruent by side angle side. Next page. Okay, HL. As the name implies, this is for right triangles only, because only they have a hypotenuse. If you're starting with the leg, the blue ones that is, so I made them so you grab them by the given letter. Otherwise, all you can do is spin them. Well, right triangle, it seems like we only have two components, hypotenuse and leg, but of course we have, well, they all have right angles. So let's select, I can click on the segment and the point, or I can sweep it like this, because I'm going to construct a perpendicular line. Grasshopper. I spin it around. There's my perpendicular line. Very nice. Well, we're almost done. I need to translate the hypotenuse, though. I'm going to move the hypotenuse not to the W. No, I'm going to move it to here. So let's do that. I'm going to draw a circle to represent the length of my hypotenuse. I'm going to mark a vector from the center to this point and mark the path. Transform, translate, there she goes. I'm hiding this one too, so as to make it more clear. As well, just like all the other constructions, we have a point here, we have a point here. I'm going to choose this one on this time. And let me draw in my hypotenuse. Well, that would be the red segment. And we say, looks very good. Now, let's hide these construction marks and just draw a stock segment right there. Then you can put in the right angle tool. The right angle goes click, click, click right there. Unos, dos, tres. And there you go. You've got a right triangle made out of this one leg and this hypotenuse. And I can't believe somebody's calling me. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Go away, go away, go away, go away. All right. Oh, thank God. Well, sorry about the interruption, everybody. I'll call them back. Let's just grab this. Do one more. And I'm going to construct a perpendicular line. And again, I'm going to mark a vector. I'll rattle. I can't believe my brother's calling me at 4 a.m. Well, no, it's 8 o'clock. I guess I should be up. Mark the vector from there to there. And there you go. This time, let's be a little bit different. And instead of, I guess we'll pick this point down here. Oh, come on, I told you, you didn't have to do that. We can just draw the red segment from there to there. That is the hypotenuse. And I'm going to clean it up right there. See, these were the easy ones. And let's go with the right angle. 1, 2, 3. So you can see again, you've got this triangle, which, well, the reflection of the other right triangle. But you can see that they are made out of a hypotenuse and a leg. Now, the other part of this construction, let's say we start with a hypotenuse. This is the part that's a little trickier, and we stop. And in oh gosh, that's the problem with Google. People are always calling you. Let's suppose you got this. This is my hypotenuse, and I'm going to have to use something we don't know yet. The fact that any right angles inscribed in a semicircle. This one's a little tricky. I'm going to draw from here to here. See, what I'm really doing is I'm making this into a diameter. So all I've got to do now is translate this leg distance to either of these 2 points. I'm going to mark it from here to here. Mark vector. Translate. And you see, can you see it yet? Can you see it? Let's go with the blue segment because this represents, snap it there. That represents, of course, the leg. And this is the remaining side. And I think I'm going to leave these construction marks in there because they're so cool. Just like that. Oh, yeah. So look at that. And if I spin this around, you can see it's identical to the other right triangles. All right. Okay, most students have a hard time with that one, so we'll do it again because it's, well, okay, because it's fun. And I leave those circles up there because they're cool. From the center to the endpoints, again, that makes the hypotenuse a diameter. And I'm going to translate to either of these 2 points. Transformers, mark my vector. I'm going to move this circle, translate that circle, and this is going to give me right here. That's the leg. This is the other leg, and then I'll put in the right angle like that. Snap. There you go. Hypotenuse leg. One more to go. Can you believe this takes a whole class period? I don't know. Let's go. One more. Yikes. Ah, boy. Now, in this case, we're going to make triangles with side angle, or back up, angle, side angle. I'm going to say that this green angle and this blue angle with this red segment between them, or I should say the included segment, determine a unique triangle. So let's and let's line them up with certain order. I'm going to say triangle TED, my given triangle, congruent to triangle WCL. Well, let me see. The W is where the green angle goes because that matches the T. Well, this is easy enough, so let's put the green angle at W. Yeah, this is okay, let's just do it. I mark this one, 1, 2, 3. see, the problem here is we have to mark angles and switch them around all the time. Mark angle, mark the W as the center of rotation. I'm going to put my ray on this end, and I'm going to rotate by marked angle. There it is. And I'm going to say my green, oh, all right, getting ahead of me. I could mark the green angle if I like. 1, 2, 3. Now I've got the angle W in there. I'm going to move this over here just so I can see it a little bit better. Maybe I'll spin it like this so it's oriented the same way. Now on this one, it gets a little busy, so I'm going to take this ray. Never delete. Remember, if you delete, see, you kill the offspring. So, and if you screw up, do the edit undo. See right here? I'm just going to hide that. I'm going to hide that too. Well, because otherwise it's getting a little cluttered. I'm now going to mark the other angle, the blue angle. 1, 2, 3. Transformers, mark that angle. And oh, wait a minute, let's do that again. Pay attention to this. See, you all want it to animate upwards like this, but unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, you'll notice it goes the long way around. Well, you know, I mean, angles in math, they're measured counterclockwise, so don't freak out about it. It's still going to work. So I'm going to take my ray. I'm going to draw it from here to here. I guess I should have labeled that point as C, but we'll do that in a little bit. I'm going to rotate. Oh, doggone it. I did it again. Forgot to mark, forgot to do this. Tick, tick. Mark your center of rotation. Rotate by marked angle. And I'm going to hide this. I'm going to name this point WCL. I'm going to call that C for Charlie. And I guess I could make it blue if I want. It's kind of cute. And I could put the little blue symbol in there, the blue angle symbol. 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's nice. Now this time we do have to just snap a point, and it would be proper to identify the intersection as, well, L, just because that's what we were given, and I'll maybe make that some other neutral color. And let's shade the interior because it's fun. 1, 2, 3. And see, construct triangle interior. Boring. Let's go pick something out of our text palette. Mo better. So there you go. We've got, well, we at least have one pair of congruent triangles, and we'll do another one because we can. Again, you can test at all times, make sure that it works. Now you do realize that your triangle will disappear. I'm going to put some limits on it if the points, well, up there, if the two rays are no longer meeting, well, the two segments that are depicting the rays are no longer intersecting, then they're going to disappear, and that's okay. You want to do another? Okay, let's do another. And again, I could rotate this so that it's going the right way. Okay, to do one more, we're going to do it a little bit more interesting. We're going to make the right angle at S, or the green angle at S, but we're going to rotate them the other direction. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Can we do that? Sure. 3, 2, 1. Transform, mark the angle. Oh, shoot. Messed up again. Honestly, what my students do is they'll go and do all the green ones and all the blue ones. It's actually pretty clever because then you've only recorded it once. Mark the angle. Better. See, now I'll mark it this way, and I'll put in the ray. Don't forget to, while that's highlighted, mark the center. Transformers, rotate by marked angle. Is that what I did? Wait a minute. I thought I marked 3. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm dizzy. I can't even figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got one there. That's because it's on this side. See, if I see, it would have been angled. Okay, that is right. Yeah, scared me for a minute. So now let's do 3, 2, 1 this way. 3, 2, 1. Mark angle from here, and let's put in our ray. and we're going to rotate it. What? Translate, transform, wrong thing. Rotate by marked angle. Mo better. Okay, so I'm going to hide that. And again, yeah, it looks like it's, see, you can see the reflection property, or that these are not exact, well, they are congruent, but at least we messed up the order just a little bit. And if I had to label them, that was the green angle, S, the V, let me see, V corresponds with E, so V is the blue angle. And over here we have, the T. So let's shade this beautiful triangle, SVT, SVT, and we're going to construct triangle interior. Oh, maybe make a different color. Because why? Because it's fun. And then, actually that's kind of boring. Green angle, when we'll mark our angles, our little Timmy tick marks, and let's make our blue angle over here. And there you go. We've got 3 triangles right here, and again they are determined by the blue angle, the green angle, and the included side. And there you go. You have constructed dynamic angle, side angle. Now I'll let you guys do this one. It's, you know, I've already gone through it twice, so go ahead, make one more for me, and then you can send it all in. But have a look through. That's angle, side angle, your hypotenuse leg, your side angle side, and your side, side, side. Look at that. 1 lab, 1 period, and 4 congruences. So get that all figured out and send them, save the document and send it into the classes folder. Go get them links. Meow.